try this special vegetarian thali, my party veg thali recipe. Hi everyone and Assalamu alaikum. Today we have a very special recipe for you, a vegetarian thali that can be enjoyed with your family at home, or if you would like to make it for your friends at a party. So here are the ingredients. First of all, for the two vegetarian dishes, I'm making aloo gobi. So I have one small cauliflower cut into pieces with two medium-sized potatoes I've cut out and washed already. And here I have two medium-sized peppers that I'm going to make a masala out of tomatoes and onions and stuff them with paneer. And I have already made one dal dish, but because I'm just showing two vegetable dishes today, that will be shown separate on another video. So here are the ingredients. To make the masala in, I have 3 large tomatoes cut into pieces, and I'm using willow butter. It's like a mixture of vegetable oil and butter. It gives a better taste in the sabzi vegetable dishes. 4 green chilies, 3 onions chopped, and in here for the dry spices I have a spoon of salt, 1 spoon of bisar and half a spoon of amchur powder, and just 2 dried bird's eye chilies and some cumin for the tadka. So let's start our vegetable dishes. So I'm going to use half of this butter. You can use oil or mustard oil as well, but I just find in sabzi dishes butter and margarine give a better taste, but this is a mixture with oil in it. So just waiting for this to heat up a bit and melt. So once the butter has melted, I'm putting a teaspoon of cumin seeds for the tadka, and just for a nice fragrant chili flavour, I'm just using 2 dried bird's eye chilies. So now that the cumin started popping, and I'm just going to add the onions first, so the onions cook a bit. I'm making this masala base for the cauliflower and the potatoes for the aloo gobi, but the same masala will be stuffed into the peppers because I'm going to add paneer and some more spices to that. So after about 5 or 10 minutes, the onions will be a bit cooked and softened. I'm adding the fresh tomatoes. And green chilies. I'm just going to wait for the tomatoes to cook a bit and then add the dried spices. So this is a mix of 1 spoon of salt, 1 of bisar and a small spoon of amchur powder. That gives extra flavour and taste in vegetables. So I'm just going to cook the chili powder for a bit and then add a little bit of water so the tomatoes and onion make a nice thick masala paste. So from this tomato and onion masala, because I put 3 onions and 3 tomatoes, and the cauliflower isn't that much, I put extra so I can take some out to stuff the peppers. So I'm taking a bit of masala out and I'll add more dry spices to it when I fill it in the peppers. So as you can see, all the tomatoes and onion have softened now and the masala looks cooked, I'm adding the cauliflower and potatoes now. And then I'll only add about a cup of water, because you don't need too much water, then you want a nice dry aloo gobi. So I'm just adding 1 bowl of water, that's about 1 cup. Then I'm going to leave the lid on and let this cook for 15-20 minutes until the cauliflower and potatoes are nice and soft. So while the cauliflower is cooking, I'm just going to prepare the stuffing for the peppers. So I've got 200 grams of paneer here, and I just crumbled it and warmed it up slightly so it goes a bit soft. And this is the masala that we made earlier, so I'm mixing this first in. And because it's a stuffing, I'm just adding a few more spices. This is a teaspoon of anardana powder, and a teaspoon of garam masala, and half a teaspoon of crushed chilies. And by now you should know that the anardana gives it a nice tangy flavour. So mix all of this together. You can even eat this on its own, but it's delicious in a pepper or any other vegetables you want to stuff it with. And then I'm just going to pop the peppers in the grill. You can do it in a pan as well for 5 minutes, so they just cook from the outside. Everything else inside is cooked. So a lovely way of making something nice for your friend or family if they like vegetarian food. I think I just about did the right amount, 200 grams for 2 peppers, just a little bit left over. So I'm just going to pop these under the grill for about 5 minutes each. You can put them in a pan or steam them as well. That will cook the peppers easily as well. So I've just checked on the aloo gobi after 15 minutes. It's nice and soft now. The potatoes are cooked, the cauliflower is cooked. I'm just adding about a quarter teaspoon of garam masala and some fresh coriander. And that is ready to serve. It's cooked. So this is all now finished, and I want to show you how beautiful it looks served. Very nice masala paneer in a beautiful grilled pepper, some masoor dal, kali dal, tadka on top, aloo gobi, very nice and spicy karari, and I've got some kheer here. We will show you that in the future videos, inshallah, and serve it with some white rice and chapati. Make it for your family or a party event, a beautiful vegetarian thali.